on bank, especially outside chems, are also quite strong. You gotta think of the top floor hold, where jump outs out of those windows are quite a common occurrence.
There's a lot of things roaming around the map that are yet to be dealt with here by the members of DZ. One of them being got on the inside of Archives as he slays Canadian, finally finishing him off and bringing DarkZero down to a measly 3 players remaining here in the last minute.
50 seconds left, and it's a 3-5 situation with P4 still on that roam. He is a big danger factor here, as DarkZero is going to be able to get a kill after he just got tanked down quite a bit, and he manages to take control of the tellers and the archives itself. P4 is being pushed out, takes a look.
Despite those mute jammers on the ground, they unfortunately are a little bit out of place, so the breaching charge will work its way through here. As Eclipse pushes his way into the site, DarkZero going to try to force the issue. It's an all-in execute, and their planter does get into position, but where's the support? Is there enough of it sitting on top of it? They've really got just this one plant attempt, but it's working. They get it onto the ground. Here comes P4, though, with a big flank from bottom square. Takes out 2. Bibu finishes it off, and it's an incredibly quick retake from Vitality to claim the initial round.
I told you, P4 being alive at the moment he got pushed with the flashbang, that was going to be crucial.
His way up the blue stairs here. DarkZero still maintaining a good position. He's got additional support, like P4, helping out here on the stairwell as well. As he denies the first entry from DZ, Panba goes down. However, NJR is able to immediately translate that on his own by finishing upstairs, causing problems as well. Bibu opening up the top-down angle. DZ seemingly not aware of that position. Good news is, again, DarkZero's quick on the trade. P4 inside of the site does falter, but here comes the rest from upstairs as Rise tears both of the pushers apart. Only one remains, and he's not going to stay alive for very long. Bibu finishes it off again as Vitality claims a second.
Now, they
shouldn't play it as well. There is virtually zero pressure up until this point coming in from the square side. So when pressure finally does start to work its way from DarkZero, Vitality's more than ready to handle it. But DZ turns that back around as Hyper breaches through square with the first kill of his. Another teammate was able to pick one up, but that's been exchanged now. As Hyper goes down, we're back on even numbers into a 3v3. But DZ, very close to the site, still has to pick up the diffuser, which has gone down outside on the rappel. Eclipse with a good find, though, is able to take down Rise, and with NJR finding another one, it's all going to be left to Bibu to clutch out the 1v3. A great start for him, though, as he takes down NJR. And keep in mind, DarkZero still have to go back down that rappel to pick up the case. They've just now done that, but only 30 seconds left to get it into the site.
He only just managed to pick it up. Eclipse is going to be opening up a part of a breach that gives him the opportunity to try and figure out where it's coming from. They have no clue where he is yet, however.
Did you just see him?
I don't think he did, actually, because it was a bit of a shoulder peek. There was some explosions going on. In the meantime, his flashbangs to fall in, and it's not in time, not in the right place. He waits! It's the... Oh, no way, Bibu!
Bibu with an absolutely insane clutch.
Discipline.
The patience, the trigger discipline, the full control coming out from Bibu.
That pan went down to try and pick up the diffuser. That was when he snuck past the windows and went to set himself up close to it. He gets back up, or will be played.
Thrive other players over there. Oh, no! Rise leaps out the second-story window.
Will he get it?
Shreds NJR, but is not going to notice Panba standing watch by the front door, so it's quickly exchanged down to a 4v4.
Ran around the corner. Bibu, however, goes for an aggressive peek as well. Gets Canadian, and Hyper falls as well to P4. It's not really going well for DarkZero this round so far, and they might just use this as a bit of an extra buffer to talk about the next round, because it's just the 2 heart breachers left. There is first try. He can just drop through the hatch, and that's P4 just sitting standby there. Also dealing some damage. Bibu taking some as he gets the kill whilst dropping.
Vitality, absolutely no negatives to keeping these aggressive extended positions out across the map here, just due to how massive of a player advantage they have in this situation here. Eclipse obviously left alone in a 1v4. Very little map control to even work off of here. Credit to him, he is slowly creeping downstairs, and it's a nice kill there. Can't get the second one on the follow-up, though. Bibu quickly trades out the death of his teammate and seals the deal on this all the way into Vitality's favor. The kind of drastic nature that's currently being played. Rise, perfect timing on the swing there. Catches Hyper in the middle of a movement and just shuts him down with a perfect headshot. Beautifully played aggression coming out from the Vitality side of things once again. And it's going to get even worse as P4 hiding in the corner. NJR gets baited into a duel against Rise hiding out by Jay. Is ultimately able to surprise him, taking him down. Canadian finally picking up an exchange, though, for the DZ side of things, as Bibu is caught and goes down. Canadian follows that up with a second one as well. Rise also being dealt with on the upstairs roam, so finally DarkZero getting some control over this situation.
Does he know, or is he just trying to waste some extra time here?
There's a Mozzie drone sitting on the other side, so he absolutely knows.
They do know, indeed. The flashbangs are coming out. No, you jump over at the very wrong moment. It's the second one, actually, to take the fight. Bamba will be taken care of. Two members of Vitality take it to him. And they managed to shut him down. And now it's only up to Eclipse and Canadian, though. No more adrenaline surges left. So just two of these exothermics to try and work with.
Covered by Tellers.
Shinka is aware, sees the head there, but his head gets spotted as well. Canadian picks that one up, brings it back to a 2-2. It's still possible. 24 seconds as grenades get tossed over. It's Eclipse trying to go for the entry here into the open area. Makes his position known. Of course, there is the bulletproof cam spotting him out as well. They know he's going to be coming through that door soon. 10 seconds left as the sound now gets denied as well. P4 in the corner. Cactus is in the corner. They need to go for a plant very soon, and it's exactly what Eclipse is doing. 5 seconds left. Cactus is full flash. He tries to go for it. Goes for some pre-fires. Gets the cover. However, they now need to get Eclipse. He stands up, gets the first, but P4 closes it out. And it's going to be able to win that round for Vitality. It's 5 in a row.
Very, very close round that time as DarkZero nearly are able to finally pick one up for themselves. But once again,
as he can, that is just his role here. He needs to live as Rise picks up the first. It's Hyper to fall. He tried to take the fight into his second one. He knows one is in the stock area. He's just trying to get the right angle for it. There's no way out for him. Just death. That's the only way he will be leaving this site here. Takes care of the drone. Somehow, again, dances around all the bullets flying around him.
Rolling DarkZero with these. We might get another one in just a second. Canadian very much seemingly ready for the challenge. Pan, but just barely winning a fight versus Bibu, taking him down. But Shinka immediately translates that against Canadian as he's denied in his play against Jay. Rise still also in this fight from Jay as well. Is now looking to try and fend off the push from Panba. Misses the transition, but Panba's already low, so it's not too much trouble. NJR gets a knife kill against P4 in the meanwhile there.
They're actively being manned by Cactus.
Vitality continuing to hold here now in an incredibly passive position because there's no real reason for them to be aggressive at this point in the round here. 20 seconds left. They've got the player advantage. NJR is on a sliver of HP. Eclipse is going to try to sneak his way into the site. NJR is immediately caught as he gets even an inkling close. And yeah, this plan actually might get snuck off as we're going to see Shinka rotating up through blue though, and more than likely will be the defining factor to finish this one off. Never mind, Cactus just immediately shuts it down as he challenges Eclipse, so it's another successful victory here for Vitality as they take a 6th round, and so far a perfect run here on Bank for their defense. In a few minutes here as Vitality working on opening things up. He's going to have to take out one of those mute jammers. You see the frag grenades committed to that, but still it's going to open up the window here now for Shinka to get the breach going. Rise in the meanwhile here has started to push down the main stairs by successfully eliminating Panba and also trapping that other member of DarkZero inside of the elevator position that we discussed before. He hears the movement, catches the player as Eclipse goes down. Canadian will exchange as he rises back up from the basement to try and stop this take from happening, but it might be too late. Cactus already well on his way. Hyper picks up one more. The push is coming out, but NJR is thriving on this one. Yes, the plant did go down, but everyone involved in it is now dead, and P4 is suddenly stuck in a 1v2, out of position as well. He's got to rotate all the way around to try and stop the counter defuse. Gets his first duel, and he fails it, and NJR saves the day for DarkZero as they finally get their first round on the inside of the site. Same can be said for basement, but DarkZero is succeeding in fending off some of the members of Vitality here. Rise gonna get caught first. Bibu attempting to exchange and just barely catches Canadian's head at the end of the spray pattern there to make sure it goes off. That's gonna bring us down to a 4v4, but it doesn't stay that way as P4 succeeds in pushing bottom square and finding Panba.
No one is inside the elevator though. Bibu's going to be opening that one up, but it's going to be the other one. So we need to clear that out. Eclipse is still sitting in here. Hyper will drop. He's in a very key position here. He has the opportunity to stop a plant from happening, but he will be caught by the crossfire. It's only NJR left. He is the remaining hope of DarkZero to stop them from losing this game, and he's coming right around the corner. Has the opportunity to take down the plants. Will successfully do so. Goes back into the archives. Gets a second as well. Spots the third, but Cactus is too quick. Manages to get that final kill, and it's a 7-1 here for Vitality to